Couldn't think of anything to talk about tonight, so I thought I'd play you a song. A few weeks ago, I tried to record Ka Like a Wheel, which is a song I wrote. I'll tell you more about it afterwards. I want to get through it first so I don't have to keep doing this over and over again, which this is take 2. I'm not going to lie to you. So, Ka Like a Wheel. Here we go. Just stick around instead of crawling. I'm falling down and I wasn't what I wanted to be lately. Love can't save me just when things are working now. You know there's no one left to hold my head, yeah, yeah. I look back on it when I know that I'm the one to blame. If you could see me now and if you could believe me now, I know that all I ever wanted was someone to be, someone to be. I wasn't to be lately, and love can't save me just when things are working out. There's no one left, there's no one left, yeah, yeah. Oh boy, jeez Louise, man. I haven't played acoustic a lot lately. When I don't play a lot of acoustic, anybody who plays guitar knows how like bar chords and acoustic and not playing it every day can really lead to serious hand cramps. This is something I want to bring to your attention. It's important. That was a terrible rendition. Not a terrible rendition, but I just screwed up all over the place. But I'm not perfect, and that's the song, and you get the gist of it. And that's one of the few songs that I didn't write on my own. That's a song that I wrote, well, actually, the guitar and the vocals and the melody I came up with. The bridge part, actually, Jess Brunel wrote that part. But, all things considered, like, that's one of the songs that I felt was a collective effort with Grayshine towards the end, when it was me and Corey and Mario and Jess, and we didn't pick up another guitarist. And it just sounded fantastic. It's some of the best stuff we wrote. And now I'm starting to feel that way about, you know, the Significant Others. Some of the stuff that we're writing is just, oh, it's so good. But we're not doing shit with it. And that sucks. I watched an interview with Adam Duritz the other night. And it was really enlightening he's more of a down-to-earth guy than I gave him credit for, because I had seen him in a few interviews, but he's always kind of, like, especially when he performs, he's a very animated and improvisational performer. So it's kind of neat to hear him talking about songwriting and how he ended up just taking the reins and being like, okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm sorry, but this isn't a democracy anymore. and thank God he did, because that's by far my favorite band of all time. Not by far. Guns N' Roses are very close behind, at least Appetite for Destruction. And Bon Jovi. Yeah, I said it. But yeah, Ka Like a Wheel, the title comes actually from Stephen King. If you're familiar with the Dark Tower series, he refers to Ka as we refer to Kama in a sense here on Earth, or not in Midworld, which is his in-between world. And I don't know why we titled it that. The lyrics just seemed to fit it, I guess. I don't know. There was just this moment in time, and it was captured with Ka and Karma and the lyrics and just the... It's one of my favorite songs, though. It's actually not normally played acoustically. Now, if I've said it before, I don't know if I have or not. Everything I've ever written is either on that guitar or a guitar that's broken in the attic, which is a heartbreaker for me because that guitar smells good. 94, limited edition, Washburn acoustic. And it just... It was like my counterpart for a good 10 years, me and that guitar. And eventually I might get it repaired again, but I just, this one has kind of taken its place and written some wonderful songs on it. But songwriting's a funny thing, and everyone has a different answer about songwriting. Some people are like, yeah, just come up with the lyrics and then we add the chords. No, we write the music, then I write the lyrics. When I write a song, I play around. I play songs that I've written. I play songs of other bands. I play things. Suddenly I hit a chord, and that's when the world opens up to me. It's like probably like an artist who discovers a new stroke when he's painting or something like that. For me, it's hearing those notes mesh together. Mesh isn't the right word. Flow together, and hearing that chord for the first time and then singing a melody over it to counteract it, and just like when you got that, for me, when you've got that, everything starts to fall into place. And like I said, I'm agnostic at best at this point in my life, and I would say that, like, I don't know where these lyrics come from, but they just, and they're not amazing lyrics. I'm not an amazing lyricist, but like the chords, the music, everything, just when I write a song, like it's done. If it was meant to be, it's done before I know it. I don't know. So with Ka, I was playing a song, I think, by a friend of mine, his band that used to play back in Taunton, very popular band, Blair's Carriage. And they had a song, I think it was Laurie's Curb. But I was playing that, I think, and I heard and I thought, whoa, that's really neat. And so I started playing around with it, coming up with that whole guitar kind of melody. And I don't do that often. A lot of songs, like I've played Stalemate before, they're just straightforward chords, and usually I hope that the vocal melodies are big enough and strong enough to support what I'm playing underneath it, because you're not going to come up with new songs. Like, don't get me wrong, like, you can do some weird tunings and come up with some new instruments and play that way, but generally speaking, when you hear a song, those progression of chords have probably been played before. It's just a matter of the emotion you put into them and the tempo and the heart and soul of it. I think that's what makes a song. Like, I mean, I could play Mama, take this badge from me, and I could go I mean, obviously that's a terrible example and I'm an idiot, but you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to take 3 chords that haven't been played in a progression before. It's a matter of finding a way to creatively work the song around it. Or sometimes, you know, it's a drum beat. Sometimes, you know, you're writing new stuff over a similar drum beat. You know what I mean? It's just how music works, I think. Like, and sometimes you strike gold, I think. Or at least in my case, like, I mean, I've written somewhere between 40 and 50 songs, either by myself or with bands. Most of them by myself, though. And I'm very surprised over the course of my life of writing music that I haven't exhausted all my resources yet. For example, I was playing a guitar that Grayson has upstairs. It's missing, it's got the E, A, D, it's missing the G and the high E string. And I tuned it. Oh, what did I tune it to? I think I tuned the E to like a F, and the remaining B, I can't remember what I tuned it to, but it was this weird kind of almost like sitar type sound to it, very minor chord sounding progression. And I thought, man, I need to write this down. So I actually recorded it to my phone, the progression, and then the finger picking thing I was doing over it. And I thought, that's cool, because that's something I haven't done before. A lot of times, tricks of the trade, like a lot of metal bands used to tune their low E to a D, and it's still done today. But for somebody who doesn't know how to play guitar, it's fantastic because you get a power chord there without having to really do anything. But another cool one that I actually learned from my friend Scott too is tuning your B to a C. And the first song I ever wrote, I don't think I've played it on here. That's called Fading August. I may have played that actually. I can't remember. But I'll go through the videos and I'll see if I have. And if I have, great, go listen to it. And if I haven't, actually I think I did, and I think I left a verse out of it. But it's not a great song. But that little thing led me to write so many other songs. Still Fade, that I play, there's a video of Still Fade. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm missing something there. But there's that, Blast Off. Fellow Sunday when you freed me, and all I ever write about is a memory. Now falling down. But I think as a musician who writes a lot of songs, or a songwriter that likes to play in his instrument, when you find tunings like that, it's like magic is happening. Because, and I mean that, I really sincerely mean that, because you have your traditional open A tuning, but when you find these other things, all these other little tunings, it's just like pixie dust all of a sudden appears, and it's just like, oh my god, I'm gonna write this song, I'm gonna write this song, I have ideas for this. And usually, you know, you don't stick with that tuning very long, but it is a magical moment. And songwriting is magic, and drawing pictures and painting and writing, all of that is magic to me. I mean, it's modern day magic, really. That's the title of this episode, apparently. Modern day magic. So I hope you like that song. I think I might do another one after this, because I don't know what else I want to talk about tonight, and other than music. So maybe I'll do a cover. Haven't done one of those. Anywho, if you're loving these, I hope you are. Like, I feel like maybe interest is kind of waning. I'm committed. I'll be here right through February 28th, at least, of next year. Actually, I probably won't be here on February 28th. I'll probably do some videos that night via the hand cam or whatever like that. But after that, I think I'm going down to when I got something to say, because I'm realizing that trying to do a nightly vlog, especially one that's 14 or 15 minutes long. I know I can do 5-minute videos and people would be okay with that. I know you guys would be alright with that. But I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like it's not enough. I don't know. And that's who I am. That's how I am. That's who I am. God, I hope this is plugged in. Anywho, I'm going to wrap this up so that I can check this and hopefully it worked. If not, I will never play Kyle Like a Wheel on this again because that'll be the second strike. So, you guys have a great night. Please subscribe. Please pass this along to anybody who you know who might even be remotely interested in them and ask them to subscribe too. Ask them to pass it along. I'm going to be doing those cards really soon, actually, the smile cards with the Road to 40 address on the back. So, when I get those done, I'm going to send whoever's watching this at least, 20, 30, 40 of them. And if you want to throw them out, that's fine. If you want to pass them out, that's fine. If you want to leave them in stores, that's fine. I don't care. It's my mission in life to, as much as I love my job, I don't want to die at a retail job. Like, I want to make something and I want to be something other than, just a dad. Not like just a dad is the thing. I love being a family man. I love having a family, but as you get older, like, I think you want to sink your teeth into things. You want to challenge yourself. You want to either play music and make money for it, or you want to draw a picture and make money for it. Like, it's depressing to think that your talents aren't what you're doing. Like, the things that you do best should be what's making you money, I think. That's how I feel. The things you enjoy doing should be the things that are making me money. That's right. Sorry. You guys have a great night. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Make yourself a better person than you were today, and let's make the world spin a little happier. I'm Jason Oliver, and this is the Road to 40. I hope you loved Kyle Like a Wheel. It's not the best rendition. If I get a chance, as I do these songs, maybe I'll start uploading the actual recorded version of these songs, because I have recorded versions of almost everything I've played on here. So have a great night, have a great weekend, and I will see you guys tomorrow night, or maybe in just a few moments, on the Road to 40. My Road to 40. It's all mine. I'm sharing it, though. I like to share. I'm a good man like that. Have a great night, guys. Take care.